Once COVID hit, we realized that our calls drastically dropped. But later on, probably 2 months into COVID, we started seeing these huge spikes of calls that started coming in. We had people calling us saying that, he attacked me last night. He just went to the grocery store. I need help.
The first statistics we were receiving were coming from police departments who were seeing an increase in their domestic violence calls.
More patients in the hospital, more severe injuries with the patients that were coming in because of domestic violence, and a great increase in the number of cases and a great increase in the severity of the violence.
An abusive partner may refuse to take a test for COVID or may refuse to seek health care to address those symptoms. And that's a way for the abuser to maintain control of their partner and the relationship.
The abuse is already in place. Domestic violence is already there. But then you add financial barriers, and then you add COVID, and you add a pandemic and all these extra environmental factors. It influences the environment that's already hostile in the first place.
There's sheltering with potential abusers or with their abusers. And reaching them to provide services has been really challenging.
We've been trying to help these clients, but they're really having to be strategic. This is domestic violence. And so services like ours, we have to be as visible as we can be, so that way those who need us can find us.
We have 2 shelters. We've kept our shelters open throughout this. So talk about essential workers. Our staff every day goes into shelters where there's probably some of the greatest risk. We were determined to stay open. We were determined to keep our services available to the people that we have been charged with serving, and to the people that the community gives so generously to us to ensure that we can serve them.
We have to be careful about how we provide the services in a safe way, but we're still here. We're serving people, we're housing people, we're still serving our clients. I think that was the very first step that we wanted our community to make sure that they knew. And our supporters can help us continue spreading that information.
I think it's important that the community supports PADV because domestic violence impacts everyone. It impacts employers, and it doesn't discriminate in any shape, way, form, or fashion. Agencies like ours have been in the works for over 40 years, and we've saved so many lives along the way because of the support, the funding that we've received from community members. In order for this work to continue, we have to be funded.
The fact that 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men experience intimate partner violence, the fact that we have 1 in 3 teenagers experiencing intimate partner violence is a pandemic of its own. And so we need everyone's help.
I think knowing how much our services are needed because of COVID, and then the challenge of making those services available, that's had a huge impact on our work. I often get told, oh, thank you for the work that you do. And I always say to people, no, I need to thank you because it's your generosity and your giving and your caring that makes my work possible.